Welcome back to Talking at Cities, the podcast where we discuss uh, the world's problems like two frustrated engineers. I'm Juan Fernando, and together with my friend Ricardo, we will try to make you have a good time. Hi, Ricardo, how are you?
Hi Juan, I am feeling good in the field and the were in the recording podcasts be soon.
Yes, man, me too. For those who wonder why we didn't record this episode together, it is because my mom would let me go out. I'm lying. For personal reasons, I'm not in the town. But today's episode had to be recorded.
That's the ring, Juan, and the today topic is the very interesting.
Yes, brother. Today we are talking about a topic the interest of young people and makes us a little sad.
In the fact in that is the reason with and the doing and podcasts.
That's right. For those we don't know, Ricardo and I are engineers who have been out of work for a long time. So you can imagine today today's topic, right? You say it or I say it.
Side it.
Okay. Today we are going to talk about job employment in our city, Cali. As everyone knows, after the pandemic, employment figures have increased worryingly in general for all types of people, but the most affected are young people and women.
So you can and the understand the dimension of the problem in the quality of the cities, in the width and the rate and the job endpoint. Is indicate with the large integrates housing very hate.
In addition, the labor market in our country and specifically in our city, Cali, represent the opposite of an incentive for young people. Traditionalists focused on a small group of professions and with legislation that, although ambitious in its objects, it is not intended to transform the basic problems present in the workplace.
In their or essential experiences in the job, the search, the cap in the talk is very difficult due to log and the salary on the off and take work experience they have of for.
You're right. I spent 5 years studying so that they offered me a little more than a minimum wage. But it's okay. Today we have three special guests so that we can see, learn about the different sides of the problem. First, we can contact with Natalia, who is the director of DAN, who sends us a video talking about the employment figures in Cali and that government is doing to stop it.
Good afternoon. I feel fine, a little worried about the employment situation of young people in Cali. With great hope that the situation will improve. In Cali, during the second quarter of 2020, the year in which the pandemic began, the unemployment rate increased significantly compared to the first quarter of the same year. About 334,000 people were left unemployed, with the arts and other sector being the most affected. 7 out of 10 people in Cali lost their job. Of all these, young people were the most affected along with women. The young unemployment rate for the second quarter of that year was 36.5% with 125,000 unemployed young people, rising 16.1 percentage point compared to the same period last year, which means that 43,000 young people were unemployed. The last year, the figures did not improve since Cali was the second city with the lowest June unemployment rate, 2.9 points more than the national average. For this year, the figures are still incredibly sad since it is reported that 1 of 5 young people of working age were unemployed, figures that are only behind Barranquilla as the city with the most young unemployment. Concurrently with respect to Cali, the unemployment rate stood at 11.9% in the May-June quarter, The figure is almost 5 percentage points lower than the report in the same period of 2021 when unemployment was 16.8%. The figures are initially alarming, but so far in 2022 they have been improving. Hopefully, with everyone works, the situation improves. A pleasure to have been with you today.
Note is and they have and the Mr. Jimenez. One is the general manager of the large multinational. Has the hit is the very busy person. Is the impossible for the market and the appointments which in the hint in the personal. So the wit in the hint in the discussion which and the unsettled and the kindling.
Hello, Juan. Hello, Ricardo. It's a pleasure to be here as guest. My name is Samuel Jimenez, CEO of the Agora Study. Answer your questions, how you young people with light experience is to intervene directly in the market. Signing offers the possibility of experience and responsibility to new professionals, and they offer the experience and disposition at lower costs. To define it better, is a mutually relationship. It's offered experience and employment. You offer me your longevity and disposition. The state must intervene directly by making a law where all companies via high-risk models are giving financial help. Currently, the government has allocated resources for hiring people, young people, for example, in 2021, to encourage and promote the employment of young people between 18 and 28 years. The national government provides a subsidy equivalent to 25% of the minimum wage the company. And my advice to all those young people looking for new jobs are: number one, take care of the good appearance, writing and spelling in space of being every document. Number two, indicate the position you are applying for. Number three, what is your abilities? You must be sincere and make it clear of available you are to start a new job. Number four, why do you want to work in the company? Explain what you like about the company and why you want to work with them. Number five, don't give a reference of your last job. You are asked to indicate why you left your last job. Don't give a reference. Thank you for your attention.
Finally, on our social networks, we published a small survey with the following questions, and we select the most interesting to give a context of who it has gone for young people getting jobs, and the video was this.
My name is Valentina Martinez and I'm a graduate of Industrial Engineering and Business Administration. Thanks to the fact that my family have companies, I was able to position myself very well in the business sector. Currently in the country, this is not a destination of most adolescents since the lack of opportunities in the country is abundant. The youth unemployment rate for the period December 2020 to February 2021 in the city of Cali was 27.6%. In my opinion, for the second question, experience plays an important role. In the industry, they pay a lot of attention to digital and technological skills, innovation, the ability to solve problems, and others. But it is difficult for teenagers who have just started a laboral career. The first thing that is evaluated is the level of responsibility that each position has, its role functions, the area it forms, and the impact it has on the results, direction, and profits of the company. For this reason, the profiles that are generally most paid are the commercial area and also those of management. And for the last question, my long-term goals scares me every day, especially because my dream is to start business. I do not lose hope that things can happen in Colombia, but it's very sad to think of having to leave my country to go in search of better opportunities to me and my family.